All right. Hey, folks. We're running a little behind. Bagnon has been acting up. Apparently, they did an update to the game, messed up bags. Blah blah blah. Whatever. They always have to screw with something. Now, instead of the one bag with all the good stuff, I got a bunch of bags. So hopefully they will update that before too long because it's going to drive me insane. Because I had all of my stuff nice and figured out, and yeah. Now things are just everywhere. Hey, Spin. Now things are just everywhere.
Be careful.
It is what it is. I'm doing pretty good, Sven. Doing pretty good. Kind of looking forward to Fallout tomorrow. But probably won't look at a vault tomorrow. Let's see. Still doing the Enclave. We last Wednesday we did Fallout, and then Thursday we lost power. We had a storm come through and we didn't have power, so I haven't actually done Fallout since last Wednesday, and kind of looking forward to it. Gonna what were we doing Wednesday? I think we were just consolidating a couple of settlements and knocking a couple of quests out of the way. I want to get some more of the Enclave stuff started, like the Creation Club Enclave stuff. She's like, she's more commando than anything else right now. But I'm going to add some more sniper stuff to her a little bit later. And, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, like Echoes of the Past, the one, the Devil Armor. Even though she's not wearing power armor, she'll want to get that back because that's Enclave material. That's Enclave stuff. That is our property. So we're going to get the Devil power armor back. And there are some other ones like Burned on the River has that incinerator kind of weapon. It was a prototype, but it would also be, you know, coveted by the Enclave. So I want to get a bunch of those knocked out. Now, I do remember we did get the Pridwin in. We did the Kellogg quest line, got the Pridwin in. So now I haven't started attacking the Brotherhood yet, but they haven't smarted off to me yet. And of course, I haven't talked to the general and got any of the backstory on the Brotherhood yet. So we're not at war with them at this point because she doesn't know anything about them. But soon we're going to be at war with the Brotherhood, and that's going to be glorious. Because, yeah, I'm going to be taking scalps left and right.
Need help?
All right. Interesting. Um, this is all jacked up. Trying to rearrange bags. Actually, we can move this over. Still got the heavy weapons look, only changed out the hip-fired ones for the assault rifle and big boy. Institute rifle, plasma flamer, Zeta gun. Yeah, I'm still kind of wanting to keep it down to around 3, maybe 4 weapons. Yeah, Blue, I'm gonna. Yeah. I guarantee you I'm gonna. Where is the warlock? Yeah, I didn't like that either.
Light bless you.
I didn't like that either. But yeah, Spin, I don't want to get too many weapons. I carry a pistol, a subby, or a carbine, a shotgun, and a sniper rifle for the most part. That's what I carry with me. Let me go check the priest. Now, I'm not going to change all my bags around. Bowels is just driving me insane.
King's honor, friend.
Okay. Got to get some more weeds. See, this one's not actually bad. Because I didn't have a lot on her anyway. This I'm going to take out of my bag, so I'll stick it in the bank for now. Everything else I'm going to pretty much just leave where it's at. Yeah, it happens. It happens. You can definitely get bored with stuff. Yeah, I updated it like 3 times and nothing. Yeah, I kind of started out with the basic build, you know, just short range, medium range, long range weapons, and that's it. The further we get in with the Enclave, though, we'll probably adopt some different types of weapons. Like I may pick up an incinerator, you know, we'll see. Yeah, she's actually pretty good. We got to go pick some more weeds. I tried to go pick up the
For the Alliance.
Transmute Master quest. for the TBC version, but I'm not sure if it's still available. Because the bird dude didn't give me the quest and the toilet paper dude didn't have the quests. Yeah, well, I got to get the herbalism up, my guy. Got to get it up. I can't have an alchemist without weeds. But the Enclave, they like to stack bodies and set them on fire. So an incinerator may be something to play around with later. Well, I mean, blue, I could. I don't want to. Well, let's just be honest. I could, yeah, but I don't want to. Well, my druid does pick weeds, but she's only level 73. Hey, Paul. It's just kind of a chill stream tonight, brother, but yeah. Appreciate you dropping in and hope you do enjoy it. Not going to be a lot going on, except for maybe picking weeds. And by the way, Grizz, Bagnon, if you're running it, it's having trouble because the game did an update, so you'll have to turn it off to open your bags. But I am going to do Karazhan again in a little bit, and probably either running on a couple to try for them out, or go do some help our ramparts for some more cloth. I think I'm actually on Northrend weeds now. Yep. I started putting together an enchanting kit earlier. I'm probably going to work on an enchanting kit and a tailoring kit for later. But monks wear leather. I already have a leather worker though. I don't want another leather worker, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my monk yet. Now, once I figure out what I'm doing with the monk, then maybe I can figure out what kind of kit I want to put together for her. Because I want a complete kit ready to go when we make the monk. Possibly something like that. That would be one hell of a kit to put together, though. Let's see. I need to get 100 points in alchemy to get the transient quest. But, well, actually, I'll get 100 points and come over here and see if we can do this one. I don't consider it a waste of time, because you can make money on professions, you can do, you know, all kinds of stuff. So I don't really consider it a waste of time, but that's just me. Alchemy would be pretty easy. Inscription's a pain in the ass. Well, I mean, the way the Enclave looks at it, Sven, is they are purifying. So yeah, they're getting rid of any thing that could be picked up. You know what I'm saying? But I was also thinking of another jewel crafter. Alchemy jewel crafting would be a thing. Inscription enchanting would be a thing. So you could enchant your rings and your shoulders with the inscription thing and be good to go. Yeah, that's the word I couldn't think of, Sven. All right, I'm going to fly over to Netherstorm and try to get some more. That would be a horde base. We don't want to go there. Try to get some more nether bloom. Yeah, I just don't look at it that way. Because like I have multiple alchemists, I have multiple transmute specialists. Living steel is going to be a thing. And you're going to want to transmute as much of it as you can. So if you have more than one transmuter, it makes it a lot easier. So engineering leatherworking is a thing also. That's a good one. Because the monks will be wearing leather, and then they'll have engineering. So yeah, that's actually a good thing too. But I'm trying to get as many transmute specialists as I can for the living steel. But we'll see. I kind of like the inscriptionist alchemist, and I like the engineer leatherworker idea. Excuse me. Yep. Yeah, just like any of the bigger transmutes, like Ammonite, True Gold, all those, you know, you got to get leveled up for it, but it's going to be extremely useful. And you have a potential to make a lot of money, because when you're transmuting, you get extra procs. Those are yours. And you can make a lot of money off that. Yep. I was thinking of making one potions like my druid, because my druid's level 73, and she's probably not going to catch up for a long time. But yeah, my rogue, my priest, they're as soon as she can get high enough level in alchemy, she's gonna pick it up. Then we'll be going pretty good. Well, I'm not going to say they were infected, Sven, because you have the people that are naturally resistant to all of it. If everybody was infected with FEV, we would all be super mutants if we weren't in vaults. So, but I understand what you're saying. The Enclave looks at it like that, and the Enclave is going to be like Purge. We're going with the General this time instead of the Colonel, so we'll see what they... I think they want to... I think the General and the Senator want to purge everything. But I'm not sure because I've never done that ending. So we're going to do that ending this time, so we'll see what they do. Y'all can see on my mini-map everywhere I've been picking weeds. Lots of ragmail today. Right now, I'm finishing up herbalism. But this stuff, this is pygmy oil. This is wrath. So I'm gonna need to get over there and do some weed picking. But I want to make sure, which I think I can right now because I'm at 418 of 450. So I'm pretty damn sure that is Northrend. I just want to get a few more nether blossoms, nether balloons, whatever they're called. All these weeds lighting up as I'm flying over. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not sure, Blue. By the time I got it, we were already in Warlords of Draenor, and my alchemist just had it. I don't remember how or why or when or where, but my alchemist was able to do the living steel. Because remember, I didn't play mob. Yeah, but you have to take into account, Sven. I'm gonna get technical with you. When the bombs hit, they would have evaporated a ton of the FEV. Also, the main FEV lab was Mariposa. The rest of them only had small amounts of FEV in them. The FEV that's all over the United States now was transferred there by other super mutants and things like that. And then small labs that were in areas that weren't really hit that hard. And then, of course, the Institute was able to get their hands on the FEV. The reason being they were doing testing on it when it was still the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Excuse me. Skill level 600. Yeah, that sounds totally right. So yeah, I mean, some of it, Sven, would have been dispersed, but not all over the world. There wasn't enough of it. Remember, at the time, this was a super secret experiment going on by the United States Army. And as soon as Maxon found out about it, he killed all those scientists. We're going to do one flyover and Yeah, I seem to remember something like that from reading up on it and stuff. But yeah, you would know better than me, Blue, because I never touched it. Because my jewel crafter came over and did a few things, and then I just sent a couple of people over, like for fishing and cooking and stuff like that. I never really did a lot in Mist, and everything that I did do was after the fact. So yeah, it's gonna be fun though. Hey, Cougar. Um, yeah, that's well now. In order to turn into hang on, almost missing weeds here. Yeah, now they have to be dipped because um the technology was lost pretty much. The Institute still has it, and I am sure that the Enclave somewhere has the technology to convert without um having to dip them into large vats like they do now. The super mutants themselves, they have to dip everybody in it to do it. I did see the video. I did comment. That was pretty cool. I don't know if I'll upload it again and update the mod and all that. But I am glad it's there, and the armor looked pretty damn cool. I think it was pretty short-sighted of Maxon, Sven, to eliminate the scientist. Instead, he could have had them working on a cure for it or something like that. And yeah, Blue, that's true. That's true. But once you have living steel, you're good to go. Because we know the Enclave experimented. Look at Frank Horrigan. So I am sure there's a lab somewhere with the Enclave name all over it that is perfecting it better. Now, Eden tried to get it done in Fallout 3 with the Aqua Pura program. See, in Fallout 3, Eden had enemies in his own camp. Kind of like they do here, with eventually the Colonel and the General not seeing eye to eye. Oh yeah, I definitely appreciate the fact that he does make the improvements on the mods. And he actually commented on my video. And I'm in their Discord now. I'm set as content creator in their Discord. So I may do some more to get I may do it just to get some more people going that way. and then take it off. I don't know. I kind of want to see what the developers are going to do with improving more things. Yeah, because he came on the video, and I was talking about, excuse me, it was one of the helms or something. Oh, I know what it was. Because I wanted to be dressed up like Titus's Death Watch in the beginning, but it glitched out, and you couldn't access other things, and it got kind of convoluted with me. And I addressed that in the video, and he addressed that in the video. He came and answered my concerns with that, talking about they were improving and stuff. So that was really cool. I like the fact that the modders actually pay attention to what's being said. That's when you know you got a good mod. And Sven, I'm with you on that one too. Because look, in Fallout 76, there's even another small pocket of enclave in Fallout 76. Or there were, they got wiped out. But they were there. So that's telling, and besides that, we all, the U.S. government in this particular universe would not put all their eggs in one basket. They would not have all of the best on an oil rig to get blown up. They would not have it all at their mobile base in DC to get blown up. They would be all over the place. And they would still be carrying on research that was done pre-war. So yeah, I find it hard to believe too. We just have to wait for Bethesda to get off their asses and make another game and, go into more detail about it. We need better lore on the Enclave than we have. And we have good lore on them. We just need better. Updated lore, pretty much, is what I'm trying to say. And we need them to be a playable faction. Now, normally, I would say that that's not technically canon because that's part of a mod. However, that is a Creation Club mod. That means that it is lore. That means it is canon. So yeah, I agree with you on that one, Sven. Now, if it was not Creation Club content, I couldn't say that it would be canon. But since they decided, yeah, we're going to make this a Creation Club mod, that means they accept it. And that makes it canon. And I'm good with that. Really? You're going to put that right out there? Okay, all right. It's not like they're going to attack me or anything. No mana thistle on the island, no? Yeah, that sucks. There's one. Yay. These things are rare. Getting two is phenomenal. And I believe I've only ever seen them on this island. Every now and then there's supposed to be some out there, but I've only ever gotten them on this island. Yeah, we'll see what all gets implemented though, Cougar. And I do want to see the new classes or the new class, you know, whatever. I do want to look at that. Some of the new weapons and stuff. I'm going to get everything updated and do a video on it. Just got to have time to do all the stuff. Probably could have done that tonight since WoW's going to be slow tonight, but you know, here we are. All right, let's cross over there. And Blue, I think we're going to have to be doing a lot of farming to get those transfuges knocked out daily. Yeah, see that? And that's in Fallout 76. And the lore on that one's a little sketchy, but the cause like after the bombs hit or something, the AI went insane or something. You might actually know more about that than I do. I'm gonna get Fallout 76 for the Steam, and then I'll get more lore on that. The only lore I have so far is what I played when I had the Xbox version. And what I've actually watched videos of and things like that. But then, like, you can open up the White Springs bunker, and then it's actually Fort Knox, the gold and all that. Or maybe not White Springs, but it's the U.S. government, though. It's not technically the Enclave, it's the U.S. government. I think there's Secret Service boys in there or something. No, I may be off on that one. Like I said, I'm not current on lore in 76 because I haven't played it enough. But there was also an Enclave contingent out in the woods. They had a bunker out in the woods. They got taken out, didn't they? I think. In 76. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, the Enclave is responsible for the Scorch Beast. I do need to get me some Fallout 76 on Steam. Kite has it, and I think Grizzly has it. And at one point we were talking about doing some co-op stuff in it. Which sounds kind of fun, but we all have to have time for it. They have the game first, though. Yeah. I knew it had something to do with the AI going a little screwy. Oh, okay. I maybe you said you'd get it when we got it or something. I couldn't remember. It's been a couple of months since we had that discussion. Maybe more than that. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant at the moment. Everything kind of blends together. Especially when you're looking for weeds on a non-druid. Dang, none. Usually there's at least one around here. Let's see about that. Nope. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. All right, looks like I picked all the weeds. Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. I would not PvP in Fallout 76. And I explained to Kite today how to do it. Let me get this weed. But we get Fallout 76, and then I go in and I get Fallout first, which will allow me to make our own server.
What's up?
All right, let's fly back to... Actually, I don't need to fly back. I can just hearth. That's going to put me in Northrend. Yeah, and like 3 nuclear rockets, right? They had like 3 nuclear rockets, which the senator that took over and declared himself president was trying to get the codes to the nuclear missiles. Something like that. I can't remember. Why is there a dead gnome in the in the inn? What? Okay. Everything we have stuff far is gray, so looks like we're gonna be heading to Northrend. I mean, Appalachia is not really that bad. You got lots of green trees, and it looks really, really good. Seems to be almost untouched, except for all the BS people have done in the area to it. It's definitely not Fallout 3-ish or Fallout 4-ish.
What can I do for you?
So the Enclave could set up there, take control of the missile silos and all that stuff, and bring the pain. Okay, so that should give us... Oh, let's see. Well, let's do spell power elixirs in. Remember, we have to get 100 points, which we're not getting off spell power elixir. I know that, but that's going to get us higher up for when we get over to Northrend and get more weeds. But yeah, just imagine what the Enclave could do with that kind of setup. Plus, they're in Appalachia. You don't just assault the mountains. You know. It's not like a mobile flying base or an oil rig. You don't just fly out there and jack it up. You actually have to invade the mountains, you know. I think Appalachia would be a fine staging area for a new Enclave to get built up. But Bethesda's already made Fallout 76, so they're not going to attach the Enclave to it any more than they already have. I'm hoping we run across them in Chicago in the next one. If we get a next one. Alright, that's 387. We may get 388 out of it. Maybe. Yep, 388. Get under here.
Interesting.
And we are almost broke, so we're definitely going to have to make some money here.
Very well then.
There they are. 31 of those. 49, let's do 35. Oh. Okay, yeah, we'll sell them. We will just sell them. Get some more bottles.
You need something? See you later.
Okay. You know, they had an opportunity in Fallout 4 to do just that with that submarine. And they screwed that up. So I don't know if I'd want them to do anything like that.
Light be with you.
Oh, what? There we go.
Be careful.
It's a good idea. But do we trust Bethesda to do that? Now, the consensus is it's going to be in Chicago. That's what pretty much they've hinted at and everybody else has said. But it would kind of be cool. It would kind of be cool if we could see what happened overseas, you know, in an expansion maybe or something like that. I'm not interested in San Francisco in the least because that's West Coast. We already have West Coast games. But Chicago would be great. New Orleans would be awesome. All out New Orleans. Ho ho. But yeah, and then do something overseas. You know, we could find out what happened like in Norway and other countries like that. That's, you know, the NATO countries and stuff. Maybe something in the Middle East. I don't know. A Fallout game in Moscow would be kind of cool. But I mean, look at what modders have been able to do. They made Fallout London. Bethesda almost screwed that up, but they made Fallout London. Modders have made Fallout Miami. And there's a couple other places. Even in Fallout 4, you can go to the pit. Which I know we've already been to the pit in Fallout 3, but it's kind of cool that they opened it up for Fallout 4 too. To be quite honest, I doubt Bethesda ever does anything with Moscow. Basically for two reasons. There are already games based on Moscow and, you know, other things. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna take a quick bow, refresh my cup here with a drink, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And I mean, I happen to agree with you on that one. It would be interesting. We need dead nettle, so that's good. Where's it at? Right there in the middle of all of them. Okay. Yeah, with China, and they left it open with China on the submarine. You can actually still keep the animosity going on that quest line by killing the captain, or you can let it go. So I can imagine there would be some sort of relationship like that. But I don't know. I don't know. That would be kind of difficult. I'm sorry, Death Knight. You're not going to catch me. You don't have 310 speed yet. I said he doesn't have 310 speed yet. Yeah, he's 72 Death Knight. Yeah. Yep. That's an abuse of coffee.
Yeah.
Huh.
Was.
Uh-huh. Sven, I'm not sure about the EU because of the resource war. The resource wars, like pissed off a whole lot of people. So I'm not sure where. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on the morally gray, but then there could be some over there that just completely hate us. Due to that, to the resource wars. I don't know though. Again, we definitely need more lore on all that good stuff. And if Bethesda was doing their job properly, we'd have it. Yeah, we're talking about games. You know I don't talk real world stuff. And believe it or not, I'm talking about nothing but Fallout. This is all in Fallout. Rumi just said Fallout was preparing us. I doubt that they ever do anything in the Middle East because of, well, current world tensions. But that might be kind of cool. I don't know. I think you're probably more right than wrong on the EU, because most of the EU, you know, are neutral to friendly with us. Yeah, they do not build. Well, I mean, whoa, what is going on? Oh, we got really bad signals. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, our signals just dropped totally out. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, you really, I mean, Fallout and Vault-Tec, they kind of go together. And yeah, the United States government would not have allowed them to be in an enemy nation. I can almost guarantee you that. However, I can also almost guarantee you that Vault-Tec would go under the table and do whatever they wanted to do. Because Vault-Tec. If they wanted to, they would have found a way to do it and said, screw you to the government. Yeah, we're lagging pretty bad, and these signals are stupid. So I apologize for the quality. Our OBS signals are just bad. Almost missed that one. What or where are we at on 437 to 450? So we're almost max. I mean, I can see him doing it, man. I can. They had plans, but those plans, in Fallout 4, you see the Mars shot program. So Vault-Tec had plans to have vaults on Mars and other planets and stuff, but that program basically it failed. They were working on the Mars shot program in In the rocket place where you go, where Dance takes you to go get the deep range transmitter. We're gonna hop over into Sholazar and cross our fingers our signals pick up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's right there in ArcJet. Tells the whole story. I would have to go back into ArcJet and polish up my knowledge on it, but yeah. Mars Shop project failed. There it is, right there. There was a weed. Probably somebody else got it. Okay. Keep going. I'm pretty sure they did, but those boys don't know how to fly. I'll tell you that much. They crash into Earth so much. And they got their butts kicked in Fallout 3. So I don't know. They may have won the space race itself, but yeah. Yeah. Huh. Would win in a free-for-all. I mean, no, you got to look. My experience is Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, and 76. I didn't really do a lot of Fallout 1 and 2. I played them, but it wasn't my favorite thing. My favorite, I'll tell you who my favorite is, and then maybe see. I mean, I think Fallout 3. All right, so now we gotta rank up before we get any more weeds. Signals are improving a little bit. My favorite's Fallout 3, Lone Wanderer. And I mean, I like the perk system. I like the level up system. You could really fine tune your character more so than you could in Fallout 4. And I think if you built them right, they would be the most badass. Just in my opinion. But those are the ones that I have experience with. So, herbalism. We need the herbalism trainer. We used to, I don't know if it's in retail or if it's here. I think right here. Yeah.
You need something?
I need 50 gold. That's what I need.
Safe travel.
Okay. Let's see. I'm way low on gold on everybody. Bank's gonna have it, so. No big deal, man. No big deal. I got to get out and do some farming. All right. Nope, that's not it. The greenhouse. Here we go.
Hey there.
All right, so that is going to get this to Cataclysm level now. Now we just got to get the alchemy up. Yeah, see, I don't have a lot of experience with the Chosen One. I mean, he's the Chosen One, maybe. Ah, yes, the river under Dalaran. Glassfin minnows. Because I actually have the ethereal oil down here. It's, yep. Ocean. 16 of those. Let's do 12 of those. We're gonna be short again. Yep, 3 points short again. All right. $3.99. Yeah, everything else is great. Let's go see the alchemy trainer.
Can I help you? All right, 10 of those. There we go. I don't need all of these. That's the intellect one, the mercurial. I do want to get that. We'll get that.
All right. Ice Thorn, yeah. Ice Thorn. So we need to go get some Lich Bloom, Ice Thorn. We need some more. What do we need for this? Eternal Life I can get. Frost Lotuses, yeah, and more Gold Clover. Okay, no problem. And then we need Blender's Rose, which is Zoldrak, I think. Yeah. All right, Sven. It was a good conversation, man. I enjoyed it. Get you some rest. We'll talk to you later, brother. If these signals don't clear up, I'm gonna have to do something else.
You have a great day now.
All right.
Greetings.
Yeah, it's so pixelated, you guys. There's no way you can watch this. All right. Well, I hate to do it. I'm gonna have to call a stream because the signals aren't clearing up. And all that pixelation, yeah, I don't want to torture you guys. So we'll be back tomorrow night, hopefully, with some Fallout. And